Namaste, beautiful souls. I hope you are all well. This is going to be a quick, fiery sequence that is going to leave you feeling energized, refreshed, and just ready for your day. Perfect to do first thing in the morning. Okay, so let's start today on our butts. Roll back around, laying down onto our backs. Place your hands onto your lower belly or by your sides, palms facing up. And just give me the biggest breath you've taken all day. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Just one more. Inhale through the nose, really below the belly up, expanding like a balloon. Exhale, soften. Audible sigh. And then just finding stillness. Just notice where your body meets the floor. And see if you can just completely relax into those areas as you start to acknowledge how you're showing up today. How you're feeling on a physical, mental, emotional level. So then you can really align yourself with why you're showing up today, why you're on your mat. What is the intention behind this practice? Do you want to build more strength? Do you want to increase your self-worth? Do you want to build compassion? Whatever it is, please start with the sentence, I am, and finish it in whatever way feels good for you. So maybe I am enough, I am strong, I am love, I am abundance. Saying it with true conviction here, creating an intention for this practice. And then bringing yourself back to the breath. Starting to lengthen out the inhales. Lengthen and release out the exhales. And see if we can equalize the breath here. So breathing in for a 4 to 6 count. And then exhaling out for that same 4 to 6 count. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And then moving into an ujjayi breath. So slow and steady inhale. This time as we exhale, we open the mouth and we say, just like we're trying to fog up glass. Do that again. Slow and steady inhale. Exhale, open the mouth. This time, slow and steady inhale. Closing the mouth on your exhale, but still make that same restriction at the back of the throat. So we're hearing that audible sigh, swirling around the back of the throat here. Keep this going. Exhale, audible sigh. Beautiful. Now let's see if we can maintain this breath as we build some heat internally here, but start to bring some movement back into the wrists, the ankles. Reach your hands up over your head, give yourself a beautiful big stretch. And then placing your feet underneath your knees, please. Drawing the belly button up and in, flattening your back completely. So I want you to play with that a little bit. Tilt your pelvis forward, arch your back, and find that space between the floor and the lower part of your back. And then do the reverse, tilt your pelvis back, posterior tilt here, and find a complete pressing of the lower back onto the spine. Nice. Hold and maintain this, palms by your sides facing down as your knees go forward and your hips go high. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale that audible sigh at the back of the throat, the mouth closed. Nice. Push down more with the toes, please. I want you to imagine squeezing your inner thighs. Don't move them, just imagine squeezing them, a block in between the legs, and notice what turns on. Nice. And then do the opposite. Imagine pushing the legs out, away from you, and notice the stabilizer muscles that turn on the side of the legs. Fantastic. Breathing into this, pushing down more with the toes. just trying to create a nice long line from our shoulders all the way to our knees here. Pulling up from the space behind the heart center. So you feel like your chest is coming to your chin, not your chin to your chest here. 2 more breaths just like this. Inhale. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. Fantastic. All the way into the left leg, right knee in towards your chest. Hold it here, breathe. Notice if all the weight's pushing into our right shoulder now. Equalize both of them by pushing both shoulders down towards the floor, but again tucking the pelvis under, straighten the leg. Nice. Inhale here, exhale bend. Nice. This time exhale to straighten, inhale to bend. Exhale to straighten, hold it here, inhale to bend. Exhale to straighten, hold, push up more with the pelvis and bend. Exhale, straighten, inhale, bend. Fantastic, keep this going. Exhale, straighten, inhale, bend. 2 more. Exhale, straighten, hold, inhale, bend. Last one. Exhale, straighten, hold it here, point the toe, lift up, really push into the left foot as best as you can. Flex the foot and release it down. Point the toe, push up, flex the foot, release down. Point the toe, push up, flex the foot and release down. Keep this going. Push the toe, push up, flex the foot, release down. Point the toe, push up, hold, flex the foot, release down, hold. Point the toe, push up, hold, flex the foot, release down. Now take breaks anytime you need to here. Nice. Or join us back when you feel strong, ready, energized to go again. Last one. Point the toe, lift up, flex the foot, release down. This time reach up, point the toe, and slowly lower it down so it lines up next to the left knee. Flex the foot, inhale, bring it back up. Point the toe, lower it down. Flex the foot, bring it back up. Point the toe, bring it down. Flex the foot, bring it up. Nice. Point the toe, bring it down. Flex the foot, bring it up. You can do this. Keep it going. Just bring it down. Flex the foot, bring it back up. Point the toe, bring it down. Flex the foot, bring it back up. Keep it going. Point the toe down. Flex the foot, bring it back up. 2 more. Point the toe down. Flex the foot, bring it up. Last one. Point the toe down. Flex the foot, bring it up. Hold, squeeze, push up, and then release your foot onto your left knee. Should feel glorious. Feel that openness in both sides. The hip flexors here. Flex the right foot. Inhale. Exhale, lift the hips high. Inhale, lower the bum down towards the floor. Exhale, lift up high. Inhale, lower the bum down towards the floor. Exhale, lift the hips high. Lower the bum down towards the floor. Exhale, lift the hips high. 2 more just like this. Lower down. Exhale, lift the hips high. Last one. Lower down. Exhale, lift the hips high. Breathe. And then release it down. Right hand through the triangle we've created here. Left hand round. And then pull. You want to focus on pulling the shoulders down towards the floor as you push down with the tailbone as well. Breathe into this. Inhale. Flexing the right foot. Exhale. Pushing yourself onto your mat. You can close your eyes for this entire sequence if you wish, just to stay really internal. I'm closing my eyes because the sun's directly in, right over my eyelids. It feels really nice. Exhale fully. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale fully. Last one. Inhale. Exhale fully. Release your hands. Place the foot back down. Both feet come down now, and again reposition your spine so the lower part of your back flattens onto the mat here. Palms by your sides, and again knees go forward as you lift your bum high. Nice long line from your shoulders all the way to your knees. Breathe. Now if you're toning the buttocks and squeezing them too tight here and you feel a tension on the bottom of your spine just above your butt, just release it slightly for me please. Don't do it to the point of pain at all. You want to find a challenge here, but don't be like feeling this tight or pain sensation. That happens, back off a little bit. Nice, all the way into the right leg, left knee in towards your chest. Push up a little bit more for me, straighten the leg. And bend. Inhale here, exhale to straighten. Inhale here the entire time, our hips are high. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Just keep this going. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Fantastic. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Keep this going. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Really nice. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Bless you. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. 3 more. Inhale, bend. Keep the hips high. Exhale, straighten. Inhale. Exhale, straighten. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, straighten it, hold it here, point the toe, lift up, flex the foot, release down. Point the toe, lift up, flex the foot, release it down. Point the toe, lift up, so you're feeling your legs really turning on here. You're releasing a lot of tension as a result of overuse, underuse, lifestyle or injury. So it's going to feel a little bit intense. You're bringing balance into your body here. One side may feel stronger than the other. So just work with it, how you're feeling today. And don't worry if you're getting 2 or 3 reps in. The more you come to this practice, the more you feel stronger. You'll be able to go a little bit longer. Nice. Point, up and down. Last one. Point the toe, lift up, flex and release down. This time point the toe, push up, and then slowly lower it down. Flex the foot, bring it back up. Point the toe, lower it down. Flex the foot, bring it back up. Point the toe, bring it down. Flex the foot, bring it back up. Point the toe, bring it down. Flex the foot, bring it back up. Keep this going. Point the toe, down, keep the hips high. Flex the foot, bring it back up. Point the toe, down. Flex the foot, bring it back up. Point the toe, down. Flex the foot, bring it back up. You've got 2 more. You can do this. Point, down, flex, up. Last one. Point, down. I know you're feeling it, so am I. Bring it up. Point the toe, lift it high, and then release the foot onto the right knee. Exhale high. Flex that left foot for me, please. Breathe into this. Push it up a little bit higher, and then inhale, lower it down. Exhale, push up nice and high. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, push up nice and high. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, push up nice and high. Inhale, lower down. Just keep this going. Exhale, push up nice and high. Inhale, down. Just 2 more. Exhale, push up nice and high. Inhale, down. Last one. Exhale, push up nice and high, and release it down. Left hand through the triangle, right hand round, and just pull. Roll the shoulders down the back, push them into the mat. Flexing that left foot to protect the knee, and really pushing down with the bottom of your spine here. Breathing into this. If you've lost your Ujjayi breath, see if you can bring it back to practice. Exhale fully. Hearing that restriction at the back of the throat. Really allowing it to bring it into the here and now. That deliberate breath that allows us, encourages us to listen to the wisdom of our bodies, build a beautiful connection with them. One more breath, push the shoulders down a little bit more. And then on the end of your exhale, release that knee, grab hold of the backs of the knees and just rock up and down. Rock up and down, up and down. And then whenever you're ready, rolling over the feet, crossing them if you wish, bringing yourself into a tabletop position. So you want your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees under your hips, push into the floor strong here. I want you to imagine like you're trying to push a door open. So all 10 fingers are spread nice and wide. The creases of your elbows are facing one another, push. Keep the tops of the feet on the mat and just lift your knees off the floor. Inhale here, exhale, audible sigh at the back of the throat. Think length from the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head. Shoulders away from the ears, breathe. Exhale fully. Pushing into the mat strong, evenly with both hands. Exhale fully. 2 more just like this. Just starting to wake up the core here. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. Release the knees. Curl the tailbone. Curl the toes under. Push your bum onto your heels. Lift your knees up and then start to straighten out the legs. Now this is the first down dog, so I want you to bend into the right leg, straighten the left. And then switch, straighten the right, bend into the left. And switch. And switch. Switch. Keep this going. Just waking up the legs here. And if you wish, when you bend into the left leg, really move the hips up and over to the left. Switch it, and then move the hips over to the right, really feeling that stretch here. Nice, and then this time come high into the toes, bend the knees, get the bum high. Exhale, start to straighten the legs as best as you can. Breathe into this. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. Start to release the right leg behind you, please. Keep your head in between your biceps as best as you can. Straighten that left leg. And then inhale, bring the knee in towards the face. As you do, your shoulders go over your wrists. Really round the spine here. And then exhale, kick it back behind you. And again, slowly it brings it in. Shoulders over the wrists. Draw your head towards your knee. Exhale, kick it back. Inhale, draw your head towards your knee. Exhale, kick it back. 2 more. Draw your head towards your knee. Exhale, kick it back. Last one. Draw your head towards your knee. Hold it here, lift up, see if you can stack the leg through as best as you can. If you don't quite get there, drop down onto the knee, just place it there. All the way into this right leg, please pop the left leg up. So you can keep this right leg bent or start to straighten it, drop your head a little bit. Straighten that back leg behind you. Don't worry about height, just focus on getting it straight and up, the toe up, the hip stays dropped down. This time, inhale, bring the knee towards the face. Exhale, kick it back behind you, look forward. Inhale, knee to face. Exhale, look forward, back behind you. Inhale, knee to face. Exhale, back behind you, 2 more. Inhale, knee to face. Exhale, back behind you, last one. Inhale, knee to face. Exhale, back behind you, amazing. Bring it into the knee to face this time. Slowly start to drop your bum down as we sweep our leg through. Best as we can, keep the leg lifted. Option, release the arms here. Coming into a low pistol squat. Or keep your hands behind you, push into the floor. Option to get books or blocks or anything to push in them just to find length in the span. But if you're working with balance, you can release one hand or you can release both, your choice. And then slowly release your bum down onto the floor. Keep that leg straight, lift it up again. Lift the hips up as high as you can. Breathe into this. Nice, and then both hands go behind you as your foot goes out long. Point the toes. Exhale, bring them both up. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring them both up. Inhale, lengthen. If you can, keep the hips high the whole time. If you wish, you can release them down. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Hold it here. Lift if you wish. Lift the shoulders off the floor too, but draw the belly button up and in. Nice. Breathe into this. Lift the leg up a little bit higher. And then on the end of your exhale, grab hold of the backs of the knees and rock again. Up and down. Up and down. Crossing over the legs. Bring yourself forward. Tabletop position. Let's go on to the other side here. So fingertips spread wide. Push into the mat. Look at the creases of your elbows. Make sure they're facing one another. This time, curl the toes under and lift the knees. Breathe into this. Start to work into the core. Notice how you feel a little bit more awake now, alert. Your body, that sensation you're feeling around your skin, pulsating the energy. Just waking up to that now. Shoulders down the ears. Down the back, away from the ears. And then slowly push your bum onto your heels. Straighten those legs. And again, bending into the right leg, pushing your hips open over to the right. Switch, bending into the left, over to the left. Nice, and switch, over to the right. Over to the left. This time, high onto the toes, bend your knees. Get your bum nice and high and straighten the legs as best as you can. Lift the left leg high this time. Left knee starts to bring in towards the face, shoulders over the wrist first, then bring it round. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, bring it forward, round. Inhale, kick it back. Exhale, forward, round, hold. Inhale, kick it back, 2 more. Exhale. Inhale, working with the breath, breathless movement. Exhale. This time, lift up high, step that leg through. Breathe into this, squeeze the inner thighs here, and then pop this right leg up. Straighten the left leg as best as you can. This right hip still facing down towards the floor, but we're trying to elevate and lift that heel back and up. Inhale, bring the knee to nose. Exhale, kick it back behind you, look forward. Inhale, bring your knee to nose. Exhale, kick it back behind you, look forward. Inhale, knee to nose. Exhale, back behind you, 2 more. Knee to nose. Exhale, back behind you. Last one, knee to nose. Exhale, back behind you. This time, knee to nose. Start to slowly drop your bum down as you sweep this right leg through. As best as you can, keep the foot hovering. Option drop, release one hand or both. Straighten that leg as best as you can. Hold and maintain it, use the core to lift it up. Again, option, keep your hands here and just play with releasing one hand, your choice. 2 more breaths. Exhale fully. Lift that right heel up a bit more, and then on the end of your exhale, release that down. Straighten the right leg, keep it lifted. Hips nice and high. Release your hands up as well. Point the toe and then release it down. Just towards the floor, nice hover, keep the hips high. Exhale, bring them both up. Inhale, release back. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. This time, if you want to peel the shoulders off the floor, please do. Point the hips, lift them high as best as you can. Nice, breathe in here. And then on the end of your exhale, drop your hips, grab hold of the backs of the knees and just rock. Up and down, crossing over the feet now. Bringing yourself straight away into down dog, so pushing yourself back.
Again, just notice how you start to feel a little bit more awake. Look between your fingers, step hop or jump to the front of the mat, inhale, halfway lift. Nice, hang out here please, just for a moment. I want you to focus on pushing your pelvis back, shining your chest forward, shoulders down the back. Exhale, forwards fold all the way into the toes. Release your hands, bring them up and away from you as you bring them up towards the sky. Hands together, bring them down to your heart centre. Finding yourself at mountain pose, the front of your mat, roll your shoulders up, back and around. Palms by your sides facing forward, rib cage drawn up and in. Draw the energy from the feet all the way up to the pelvis. Then from the pelvis, pull up and in, draw it all the way up to the shoulders. The shoulders, the energy in the heart centre. The chest draws all the way to the crown of the head. Feel strong, feel grounded here. Remind yourself of your intention. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully, and then slowly all the way into the right leg. Left foot brings up and away from you. I want you to imagine like you're stepping onto a big, huge step here. So the foot's flexed. Inhale, the arms nice and high. Option, keep them onto your hips, your choice. Nice, breathe in here. Exhale slowly, this foot steps back. As best as you can, come into crescent pose. Inhale here. Exhale, drop your seat nice and low, but squeeze your inner thighs, you're strong. Ribcage draw up and in. Grab hold of the left wrist, please. Inhale. Exhale, up and over to the right. Option to drop down onto the knee, uncurl the toes and just work on the side stretch. Your choice today. Always got choices, remember that. If this pose doesn't feel good for you, change it and move it in a way that feels beneficial to your body. Nice, breathing into this, squeeze the inner thighs just a little bit more. Inhale, bring it up for me. Exhale, the right hand goes back, left hand goes forward, twist. Focus on twisting from the rib cage, straighten that back leg as best as you can. Push it into an imaginary wall here. Nice, 2 more breaths just like this. Exhale fully. Twist, work on the twist. And then on the end of your exhale, left hand goes down. Underneath your shoulder, please. Right hand reaches up onto your right shoulder, and I want you to imagine pushing it onto a wall behind you. Option, stay here with this sensation of twisting, or reach the hand up. Directly from the shoulder, please. Breathing into this. This right knee is pushing in towards your chest. Breathe. Now we can do this with the left knee dropped and uncurling the toes. 2 more breaths. Drop the shoulder down the back. Exhale fully. 1 more. And then on the end of your exhale, right hand comes down, join the left, curl the back toes under if you're not already. Right leg to join the left. Amazing, if you wish you can hover the right foot here. Slowly come forward to the wrist, slowly take your chaturanga, hold here, release the right foot to join the left, and then push yourself through to an up dog or cobra, your choice. Breathing into this. Shoulders, pull them away from your ears. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale, roll over the toes, push back, downward facing dog. Start to lengthen out the breath, please, best as you can. Pushing the hips nice and high. Breathing into this. Exhale fully. Feel that intense stretch at the back of the legs. And activate the front of the legs a little bit more. Imagine pulling the thighs up towards your hip flexors. Just to open up the back legs a bit more, and then look between your fingers. Step, hop or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Hold here. Breathe. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, release the hands, bring them up. In towards your heart centre. Nice. Find a mountain pose again by your sides. Roll the shoulders up, back and around. Drop the shoulders down at ear. Rib cage pulls up and in. Close the eyes, find the energy. The weight evenly distributed all 4 corners of your feet. Pulling the energy up and in. Breathing into this. Nice. Open your eyes if they were closed, and then release your right foot up as if you're stepping into a chair. Notice if your right hip drops here, release it down. You want to be level as you reach your arms up. Flexing the right foot, breathe. Draw the belly button up and in just to hold the foot here steady. Nice. And then on the end of your exhale, this right leg kicks back. Coming into crescent pose. Drop your seat for me, squeeze your inner thighs. Breathe. Rib cage pulling up and in. And then this time, grab and hold to the right wrist. Inhale here, up and over to the left. Feel that side stretch as you breathe. Find steadiness in your left heel, pushing down into the floor. Breathe, push back with that right leg if it's lifted. Option to drop the knee if you did it on the other side. Exhale fully. Squeeze the inner thighs, find your stability, your center line. And then inhale, come back to center. Right hand comes forward, left hand goes back, twist. Work on this twist here, strong. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully, straighten that back leg a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale fully. One more, inhale. Exhale, right hand comes down underneath the shoulder. Left hand onto your left shoulder. Push it back. Find that twist, please. Kick back with the right leg a little bit more. If you did it on the other side, release the hand. Breathe into this. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, release that left hand down. Left leg to join the right. If you'd like to try it, lift it. Slowly come forward to the wrist, chaturanga. Release that foot down. Inhale. Pelvis comes onto the floor or keep it lifted, your choice. Push through all 10 fingers. Finding yourself in this beautiful stretching sensation right up your torso. And then exhale whenever you're ready, push back. Child's pose, wide leg. Breathing into this. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe. Nice. And then whenever you're ready, walk your hands back. Roll your shoulders up, back and around, and then bring your sit bones onto your knees. Curl your toes under. And push your bum back onto your heels. You may want to curl your pinky toes under here because they don't tend to curl, so I want every toe to be curled under. Option, hands down the thighs or behind you. Clasp your fingers and pull your hands away from you. Close your eyes here, drop your shoulders down your back, and just feel the weight being pushed on to your toes, that stretching sensation you're feeling. As we start to work into the biggest ligament in the legs and the body, which is your plantar fascia. Starting to open this. Breathe. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. Just working into this stretch. So simple, this pose, it's so effective. One more breath. And then on the end of your exhale, if your hands are behind you, release them. Go slow, please. Bring yourself forward. Nice. And then curl your toes and place your left foot over the sole of your right. Cross it and then again push your bum back. So I want your top of your left foot to be pushing into the sole of your right. And again, this time, hands onto your calves or hands behind you again, pulling your hands away from you. As you find that release here, feeling the pressure being pushed into your right sole of your foot. Breathe. Apply as much pressure as feels good here. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. You can move side to side if this feels good, just to really work in to the grittiness here. And then on the end of your exhale, hands go forward and simply switch. So left foot goes down, right top of the foot leans into the sole of the left. Finding that pressure here and playing with the weight distribution. Hands onto your thighs, or behind you, clasp your fingers and pull back. Keep the ribcage drawn down. Breathing into this sensation that you feel. At any time, if this is too much, just release your hands and lean forward. Take away the pressure. So many benefits from releasing tension in our feet like this. So just start to tune into how it feels to do this for you. Exhale fully. One more breath. And then on the end of your exhale, release that. Come forward. Curl the toes under. Just wiggle them first. And then slowly push your bum over your heels. Lift your knees and push back to down dog. And just notice if you feel a little bit more open in the legs here. A little bit more of a release. Start to lengthen out the breath again. Exhale fully.
Inhale, lift the right leg nice and high. Exhale, bring the knee in towards the face. Hold it here, lift up, shoulders over the wrists. And then step it through, please. Drop that left heel down. Inhale, cartwheel the arms up and round. Come into warrior two, drop your seat. Breathe into this. I want you to push down with the outer edges of your left foot. Drop, see, look down, see if you can see your big toe. Breathe. Look back, make sure your hand behind you is straight out, not too far down or up. Nice, and then look over your right fingertips. Drop your seat a bit more. Breathe into this. Exhale, fully push down more with the right heel. Really allow yourself to feel the strength being built into your legs here. One more breath. And then on the end of your exhale, flip your left hand up, release it down over your left thigh, and then inhale the right hand up directly towards the ceiling. Place your thumb and index finger together. Look up, drop your shoulder down. Breathe into this. Bend into the right leg a little bit more. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. 2 more breaths just like this. Inhale. Push down more with the right heel. Notice what happens. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale, come back into warrior two. Straighten the legs. Should feel nice. Amazing. And then bend into that right leg again. Place the hand just in front of the right knee. Left hand onto your hip. Half step your left leg in. And then slowly start to rotate this left hip up and out towards the left. Pop this foot up. Point the toe. Option, keep your hands onto your hip or release it up. And if you'd like to try your hands onto the floor or start to hover them, finding a balance here. And if you find yourself wavering, moving all over the place, keep the hand down and just work on strength, straightening the right leg, kicking this left leg nice and straight, pelvis pushing forward. And again, play with it as much as you want to, playing with that balance. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. One more. Inhale. On the end of your exhale, left hand comes down, the hip comes down towards the floor. Inhale the knee in towards the chest again, and then slowly lift yourself up, stack your shoulders on top of your knees as this left leg lifts. Reach it out to the side, the left leg onto the inner thigh, coming into tree pose, setting up for it. Hips stay forward as the knee goes out to the side. Both of your hands together into your heart center, shoulders down the back, think proud, think tall, think grounded. If this doesn't work for you and this leg is just not going in the inner thigh, you're trying to squeeze them both together here, please place your foot onto your calf. Same action, or the toe onto the floor and the heel on the bottom of your calf. Whichever feels best for you right now. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, close your eyes. Breathe into this. Exhale fully. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale fully. Last one. Inhale. Exhale fully. Slowly release the foot forward and up. Straighten the leg back behind you and then place it to the outside of your right leg. Both of your pinky toes are touching. Inhale the hands up. Exhale, grab hold of your left wrist. Hips up and over to the left as your hands up and over to the right. Feel this stretching sensation. Really push your hips over to the left here. Breathe. Nice. Open here. You can look up towards the sky, but if that doesn't feel good in the neck, look forward. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale over to the other side. Grab hold of your right wrist. Hips over to the right. Arms up and over to the left. You won't go too far with this, but just feel that counter stretch. Inhale back to center. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, release that leg back behind you and step it back. Right leg to join it, but lift it if you wish. Slowly come forward, chaturanga. Release that leg down. Inhale. Up dog or cobra, your choice. Breathe here. And then on the end of your exhale, widen your legs. Just as wide as the mat. Push back, child's pose. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. And just start to tune into your heartbeat, please. Tune into that natural rhythm inside your chest. Your internal dance. Stay here for another few breaths, so get yourself some water, your choice. And remember, some days you're going to show up, rocking it, killing it, loving it, energetic, enthusiastic. Other days you're going to show up and it's going to feel like a drag.
It's going to feel hard, it's going to feel heavy. You're going to get self-critical. Whichever way you show up on your mat, completely valid, completely accepted. The point is, you're there, you're on your mat, you're doing it, you're being consistent. Always take pride on that, no matter what's going through your mind. It's that consistency, that gift you're giving yourself this time, that's really, truly important. Whenever you're ready now, bringing yourself into down dog, so curling the toes under, pushing yourself, straightening the legs up, hands away from you, breathe into this, exhale fully, and then left leg kicks back behind you, bring the knee in towards the face, shoulders over the wrist and step it through. Place this right foot down and cartwheel the arms up and round. The left leg's bent, you're pushing into the outer edges of the right foot. Look down, see if you can see your left big toe. If you can't, move the left foot back. Ooh. Wasp. And then if you need to, open up your stance just a little bit more here. Look back, make sure the right hand's straight. And then continue looking over the left fingertips. Breathe into this, drop your seat. Exhale fully. Shoulders down the back, be strong. Feel the strength being built into the legs here. Draw the rib cage up and in a little bit more. And then turning the right palms up, release them down onto the thigh. Inhale the left hand up towards the ceiling. Left finger and index together. Look up, shoulder down the back. Breathe, feel a release in the shoulders here. Strengthen the legs. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. If you close your eyes, you add an extra element of balance. An extra challenge. Exhale fully. And then inhale, straighten the legs. Right hand onto your hip. Bend into that leg again. You might want to half step your right leg in. Hand just about a foot away from your left leg as you start to lift and open up into this right hip. So open up to it, flex the foot or point the toe, whichever feels good for you, and then the right hand comes up if that feels good. Start to bring your torso parallel with the floor as best as you can, and your hand can either be lifted off the floor or staying down onto the floor, your choice. If you've got a yoga block or a big book, you can also use that to help support you here. Breathing into it. Exhale fully. Breathing into it. Keep that right leg lifted. So that's the challenge, is wherever you are, see if you can stay consistent. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully, one more. Inhale. Don't worry if you fall out, just come back again. Exhale, release your right hand down, drop your hip towards the floor, bring your knee in towards the face, and then stacking your shoulders on top of your hips, bringing that foot up. Taking the same variation you did on the other side with tree. So on the thigh, on the calf or on the floor, hands come together, hips forward, just knees out to the side. Breathe. Exhale fully. Inhale. Oh, there's a wasp right by my head. Exhale fully. I'm a warrior. Inhale. Exhale fully. 2 more breaths. Feel strong here, feel grounded, rooted into the floor. And then on the end of your exhale, release your right leg. Straighten it back behind you, and then place that foot to the outside of the left leg. Inhale up. Grab hold of the left wrist, hips over to the left as your body goes up and over to the right. Breathe. Feel that stretch, that openness, right up the side of the body here. Nice. 1 more breath. Twist the left shoulder back, right shoulder under. And then inhale just to counterbalance, grab hold of the right. Hips over to the right as your arms up and over to the left. Nice. Inhale, come up to center. Exhale, swan dive forward, hips back, chest forward. Nice. Release that right leg. Place it down. Left leg comes up, stays lifted if you wish. Shoulders forward to the wrist, come down, chaturanga. Release that leg down as you sweep yourself through. Breathe into this. Open up your legs just a little bit wider, and if you'd like to try it, bring your feet up towards your head. Reach your head back. Doesn't matter about where you're going here. There's no destination, it's just the journey. Just enjoy it, feel that sensation, that back bend you're creating here. Breathe. And then on the end of your exhale, straighten the legs, push your bum back. Child's pose. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. Nice, and let's do that again. Bring yourself forward, just like a wave. Slowly bring your pelvis down as you reach your head up and back, and then curl your feet up again. Breathe into this, push into the palms of your hands. And then exhale, slowly release those feet. down as you push your bum back first, round yourself down, child's pose. 3 more just like this, so slowly bring yourself up just from the tailbone first, really round your body. As your head starts to go up, your pelvis goes down, shoulders away from the ears, lift the feet up, push into the palms of the hands. Exhale, start to release it, bum starts to go back, push back, exhale down. 2 more. Inhale from the tailbone first, round the body. Pelvis goes down as the head reaches up and back, feet up towards the head. Exhale, bum comes back first, release the feet. Last one. Slowly from the tailbone round, drop your pelvis down as your head comes back, feet go back. Breathe into this. Exhale fully, pull the shoulders away from the ears a bit. And then slowly to come out of it, push your bum back. And we're going to bring our feet underneath our hips again. So setting up for puppy dog position. So we slowly bring our hands forward as our chest comes down. So it's your chest you want to be down onto the floor. You want to keep your bum over your heels here. Focus on your chest releasing down, chin on the floor. This feels too much on the arms, just open up your hands a little bit more like a Y. Breathe in fully. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. Inhale. Push the tops of your feet onto the floor more. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. Slowly walk your hands back. Back, 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 back. Swirl your feet around. Nice. Bring yourself into the centre of your mat. Move the fleshy part of your bum out the way and then grab hold of the backs of your knees. Roll your shoulders up, back and around. Think length from the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head. And then lift your right leg up nice and high. I want you to look at your pinky toe here. Notice how it's further away from you than your big toe. Start to bring that forward as if your foot's completely flat onto a wall there. And then slowly bring the left up as well and do the same. Imagine squeezing it in the thigh. Allow that to help you. Breathe. Pull your hands. Pull your legs in with your hands, please, so your thigh and your chest is coming together. And then if you'd like to try it, release your right hand. Release your left. Hold it here, breathe. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale fully. The entire time we're using the strength of our legs to pull up towards our chest. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And then on the end of your exhale, you slowly bring your feet down. You hollow the belly. It draws up and in. Your hands go back behind you. Exhale, clasp your fingertips, release your index finger. Right knee brings in towards your chest. And then exhale up and over to the outside of your right knee. Flex both feet. Inhale, come back, straighten both. Exhale, the opposite side, flex. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Breathing into this. Inhale, length. Exhale, cross. Shoulders off the floor as best as you can. Inhale. Exhale, cross. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, cross. Pushing the lower part of your back onto the floor the entire time as best as you can. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, cross. Inhale. Exhale, cross. Fantastic. Inhale here. Hold. Point the toes. Breathe. And then exhale, release it down. You'll feel an incredible surge of energy and heat in your belly here. Place your hands onto your belly. Just give yourself a minute. Exhale, audible sigh. Notice how you naturally may have turned the corners of your mouth up a little bit there. Just feeling that heat, that energy. Just finding yourself directly in the here and now, allowing yourself to settle into the silence. We're so accustomed to the noise. It's a brilliant distraction. And it brings us about momentarily happiness. But that doesn't ever last. If you can settle into the silence and find happiness there, it's lifelong. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale fully, and then slowly bring your knees into your chest. Give them a big squeeze, please.
And then bringing your feet up towards the ceiling or the sky if you're outside. And then pulling your feet down towards either side, coming into happy baby. Closing the eyes, pulling the shoulders down towards the floor and pushing your lower back towards the floor. If grabbing your feet doesn't work for you, please grab hold of the backs of the thighs. Completely up to you. Breathing into this. And side to side. Pulling the shoulders down towards the mat. Breathe. Just noticing the sensations, the feelings, openness, the tension releasing. You should start to settle yourself back, here and now. Then on the end of your exhale, bring your knees into your chest, squeeze them. Placing the right leg over the left, so as if you're sitting into a chair. And then allow your legs to roll up and over to the right. Now you'll notice your hips have just completely fell here, so I want you to lift your hips up a little bit and place them over to the left. Cactus both of your arms, so you can grab hold of your left wrist if you wish, and just look over to the left. As you focus on this gentle twist in the right hip, but in pretty intense stretch in the left side of your torso. Inhale, come back to center, and then this time lift your hips up, move them up and over to the right, and then exhale over towards the left. Look over to the right. So this is the real stretch here. The counterbalances should just warm you up. This is the time to just settle into it. Breathe into this right elbows coming down. If grabbing your wrist doesn't feel good, you can just release out your arms. Completely cactus them or just reach them out to the side. Whatever feels best for you and your shoulders, your neck, your torso. Breathe. Exhale fully. Inhale. Exhale. And then whenever you're ready, taking your time, bring yourself back to center. Uncurl the right leg and then go over to the left. And again, this time you can grab hold of the right wrist. This time just reach it up and over to the left initially. Notice if your hips have completely rolled, so reach them up and over to the right a little bit. And then look over to the left, and your hips may, or your knees may not even go down. Just breathe into this initially. Exhale fully. Inhale. And exhale, slowly bring it up. This time lift your hips up, move them up and over to the left, and then let them roll over to the right. Look over to the left. And then just breathe into this intense stretch here. Exhale fully here. Allowing your body to just sink down. Exhale fully. Sinking deeper here. Surrendering, twisting. And then whenever you're ready, slowly bring yourself back up. Uncurl your legs. Break, literally lift your bum up, squeeze your buttocks and then release it back down. Bring your knees into your chest one more time, release your shoulders off the floor. And then in your own time, straightening out your legs. Breathe into this, palms by your sides. Again, you can lift your shoulders, squeeze them together and release. Or you can place your hands onto your lower belly, palms facing down, elbows away from your side body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale fully. This time, deep breath in. See if we can hum it out on an exhale. So, making buzzing sounds as best as you can. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Finding stillness. Just notice the effects of that on the jaw, throat. And just notice where your body meets the floor. Relax completely into all of those areas, please. Allowing yourself to fully be held, supported. Exhale fully. Then bring your attention to your breath. Blow the belly up like a balloon. Breathe into the chest, the head, fill it up. Exhale, let it go. Do that again. Blow the belly up like a balloon. The chest, the head. Exhale, let it go. And continue doing this in your own time, please. For another 10 breaths. And on your 10th one, just letting it go completely. And at the end of your exhale, holding your breath. So not breathing in or out, just hold. Feel the edge, breathe in, bubble up, hold it. And then in your own time, slowly exhale or inhale the breath in. Exhale it out. Just take a moment to bring your attention to your heart center. Feel the warming sensation there. Feel the alertness in your head, calmness in your body, and the warmth in your heart. You are calm, you are open, you are full of love and abundance. Mentally repeat to yourself now your intention for this practice. I am. I am. I am. Turn the corners of your mouth up and take this time to send yourself so much gratitude for showing up today. Working so hard. Being consistent. Working on you. Whatever feeling that has come up into your mind, let it radiate through every cell in your body. Feeling true strength here. Love, gratitude, abundance, joy, alertness, energy. Connection. And then whenever you're ready, please start to bring some movement into your wrists, into your ankles. Reach your hands up over your head. Give yourself a beautiful big stretch. Oh, taking your time. And then bringing your knees in towards your chest. Lift your hips up and then roll over to your right hand side and just pause there for a moment, please. Just notice how you feel now compared to your felt at the start of this practice. before you press play. Remembering the journey that you've just been on. No matter how many times you may have fell out of the pose, or found or felt that burn, you always came back. Really allowing yourself to acknowledge that resilience that you're building here. That strength, mentally and physically, that you're gaining each time you step onto your mat. And then whenever you're ready, please push up to a nice cross-legged position, curling the feet, bringing your hands together into your heart center, bow your head gently down. Shoulders down the back, really lengthen the spine. Thank you so much for showing up today and sharing this beautiful practice with me. Namaste. I wish you the most beautiful, incredible day. Hopefully you'll click on this video again and enjoy the fun over and over and over again. Let me know how you found it. Thank you.